Hey y'all, today is a collaboration with May from Craft Away with May and Lisa Marie from Crafting My Best Life with Lisa Marie. I'll have their links in my description box. Okay, y'all, right here I got one of them little funny looking things there from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to take my heat tool and remove the sticker and remove that metal piece off the front of it. Y'all, when you get that off, if you do it with a heat tool or a hair dryer, don't touch it. It's very hot. I learned that lesson last year. Anyway, I'm just going to take my rough sanding block here, and I'm just going to sand all that paint off the front of that, and I'm just going to paint over top of it. I wasn't going to fuss with the paper. I got this scrapbooking book from the Hobby Lobby for only $13.99. Y'all, it was a good deal. And if y'all could go when paper's on sale, that would be even better. So I took a piece of paper out of it. It's got little reindeer on it with scores. And you have something with an edge there. If you just pull it to the corner of your table and lay it down, you'll be able to trace that perfectly with no problems. And I'm going to take my ink chalk paint by Waverly, and I'm going to paint it, just parts of it there. And I just traced one piece of paper on another piece of paper because I'm going to use two different kinds. And I'm going to take some Mod Podge. And y'all don't need a lot, just a little bit. I mean, that stuff's sticky. You know what it's like when you get it on your fingers. So, and you won't have any wrinkles or problems if you just use a little bit. And just rub it down real good. That's it. That's simple. Yep. And I'm going to take my craft knife and I'm going to lay it on the edge there again. See, so I can cut that stuff off evenly all the way around it. And then I sand it down because I still missed some places when I was cutting it. But, you know. And I'm going to take that color towel, dry your color towel. I don't know what it's called. And I get it from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to line up the bottom part of my little sign there with that seam. And I'm going to cut it all the way across. And I just take and I move it down, you know, there we go. Scoot down a little bit more to try to get it as even as possible. But I'm going to take the side that I cut on. And I'm going to hot glue it around the little ledge of my little toboggan here. It's what it's going to be. It's so cute. Anyway, because I want the seam to go on the bottom so I can hot glue it even with the bottom of the little sign so it will set good and not fall over. You know what I mean? And just hot glue it around. Hot glue it. Anyway, and then, yeah, I guess hot glue it some more. Anyway, just line up your seam there and hot glue it. Yeah. And I cut off the excess, and then there's a seam left over, so I'm just going to apparently hot glue it some more. Y'all know how to hot glue now? Anyway, and I'm cut off that excess, and I'm going to fold that over because I want that seam to be on there, not the scraggly end that I cut. And then I'm going to take one of these snowballs, which is just these white cottony balls. I got them at the Dollar Tree last year. They come in 3 different sizes, and I glue it to the top of my little toboggan. And on my Cricut, I cut out Let It Snow and Ho Ho Ho. And I put one on one side and one on the other. And I'm just going to take that glittery eucalyptus that I got from the Hobby Lobby off a Little Pig. And that little bag of stuff, you know, from the Dollar Tree. And it's got little pine cones and little silver balls and stuff like that in it. And some little berries, which I wish I would have used bells, but I didn't. So, if y'all redo this, use bells. That'd be cute. Instead of those silver balls. Silver balls. Silver balls. Anyway, that wouldn't make for a pretty song, would it? And here it is, and I think that's so adorable, y'all. I just think that's so cute. Yes, I do. I hope y'all like it. Hey, y'all. This is Lisa Marie. I'm sure you all know who she is from Crafting My Best Life with Lisa Marie. And look at her stuff, y'all. I just love it. I do. She's so sweet. She's so talented. And I'd appreciate if y'all go show her some love. Look at this little Santa Claus here. Oh, my gosh. Little gnome claws. I mean, look here. Look at these little snowmen. I will have her name or her channel in the description box below, as well as May. Y'all, this is May. Look how cute she is. Craft Away with May. She is so sweet and so kind. And she's new to YouTube, and she's trying to get her channel to grow. And I've been talking to her for a few months now. She's so sweet. She's just so supportive. And she's been a subscriber of mine. So, if y'all look how cute that is. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this little snowman player. Them little shoes, that plate. Y'all see that? That charger. Isn't that adorable? If y'all could go show her some love, I would surely appreciate it. Okay, y'all, I don't know what happened, but anyway, I got that little whiteboard from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to have to reload this, y'all, and I'm going to take that rough sanding block, and I'm going to sand that down real good, and y'all ain't going to want to watch this a second time, but I'm going to have to load this one tonight and hopefully get them switched out. But I take that black ink chalk paint from Waverly, and I'm going to give it a coat, and then I'm going to take and give it a coat of Mod Podge, because I don't want that to come up off there. I'm so sorry about this, y'all. And then I paint the rest of the sign in red. And, oh, jeez, what a mess. I'm telling you all, I could just, I don't even know. I could tear up a metal box with a rubber mallet. So, anyway, I'm going to take that clay there, that little modeling clay from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to, make little teeny tiny, just pull little teeny tiny pieces off of it, and I'm going to make them round and then smoosh them down with my finger. Now, I'm on a silicone mat, so my stuff won't stick as bad, but I don't think that stuff's going to stick to anything right away. And then I take and make me 3, and I smash them down. And then I take that jot marker there from the Dollar Tree, and I make little candy stripes on my little pieces of candy, make little paper mints. And then I take that paint. And the first one I used from Apple Barrel, it's called Light Mocha, and I didn't like that. And then I got this second one. I was like, oh, that color's better for my sugar cookies. But it's called Light Mocha from Americana. So if you use Light Mocha, use I don't even know if they make Americana anymore. Anyway, that's what color I painted my cookies. And then I'm going to take some Mod Podge, and I'm going to put it on my little tiny candies so they'll be shiny. And then I'm going to paint the little whiteboard with the ink chalk paint again, and I printed this off of my Cricut. I don't remember what it says because I made it last week, and you'd think I'd remember because I've done this voiceover 79 times, but I don't. And I'm going to take and glue little gingerbread men on there. Now, some of y'all may have already seen it, but later on I'm going to show you in the video how I did my little gingerbread men. And then I'm going to take a couple pieces of that little peppermint that I made, and I'm going to hot glue them down to the bottom right corner of it. Y'all, I can make a mess. For all y'all that's hearing this now and don't know, my video didn't have sound for most part of it. Anyway, isn't that cute? I think that's adorable. I do. Yes, I do. Anyway, okay, y'all. There's those little gingerbread men. I got them from the Dollar Tree. Only got 1 pack. I was goofy. I wish I would have got 2, but I didn't. And I'm going to take that nutmeg paint by Apple Barrel and give them 1 coat. Then I'm going to take that puffy paint. I got it from the Walmart. And make little eyes and mouth and little icing around their little hands and feet. And then on my cookie, I'm going to draw out a Christmas tree. And you can't see what I'm doing because my big fat hand's in the way with my big fat sausage finger. But then I'm going to fill in my Christmas tree with that puffy paint. And I make a snowman on one, and I'm going to make a ho-ho hat on the other. And first I just make me a little red triangle and fill it in. Now, that took, not the gingerbread man, that only took about 5-6 hours to dry. But those cookies took 48 hours to dry, y'all. But anyway, I'm going to take my puffy paint. I made a bow tie on one of my little gingerbread men. And I'm going to put, oh no, yeah, I messed up here. Y'all need to see this little gingerbread man. Oh my goodness. This is a G-rated video, you guys. But, look, just don't put so much, so much paint. If you do, I took a little wet wipe and I dabbed some of that paint off there because, again, this is made for children. So anyway, and I took my puffy paint and I put a little ball on top of my sunny hat and little white around the bottom and put little red berries on my Christmas tree with the red one. And then I do my little snowman up later. But look, these are so cute, y'all. So I got that little thing from the Dollar Tree there. It's I guess a name tag for a wedding or something like that. I wish I got more of them. I use one at fall and one now. But On my Cricut, I printed out Christmas cookies. This is for my tier tray, and I think it's adorable. And look here, I put little dots around the outside of my cookie and little icing around the outside of my cookie. Y'all, some of y'all had asked me to make some food stuff, and will you email me that? And then Miss Linda Ward, I did not forget about the noodle board. I got to find the rest of the boards to do it. And I hot glue my cookies down to the plate. And what else? There's so many things. But look how cute this turned out, y'all. I love that. It's so adorable. I would say that's my favorite. But this one just tickles me. So I got that little house there from the Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint the inside of the entire thing with Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint. And I had to give it 2 coats to cover up that blue. Now I'm going to take these giant craft sticks from the Walmart, and I'm going to make me a roof. Now, not first. Anyway, and I hot glue the stick down, but I leave it overlapping because it's going to be a little manger. It's so cute. But the ones I put on the back, I'd actually cut it in half because I was going to attach it to a sign, but I changed my mind and didn't go that route. But if y'all remake this, I would suggest just leaving it one whole piece, and you could probably use smaller craft sticks, and leave it hang over on the back too, unless you put it on a sign. But anyway, and then I take some smaller craft sticks, and I'm going to outline my entire box on the front, even up at the top where the roof is. And I'm just going to hot glue them sticks on and frame out my little thing. And then I cut off the rounded edge. See, I didn't know if I was going to leave them rounded or not. But then I decided to take my craft knife or my utility knife and butcher my little roof up there because I wanted it to look rough because it's a manger. Anyway, yeah. And then that's when I decided to go all the way around and frame out the entire box with popsicle sticks. Yeah. And then I take one of them little slats there, there it is, from the Dollar Tree, and I hot glue my box on top of it, and I glued it all the way to the very back in the center. Yeah, because I wanted my base to be bigger. Yeah. I don't know why I'm throwing my arms up, but I take a skinny stick, it's called, that I got from the Walmart, and I put it almost fit perfect. I had to cut a smidge of it off, but I think that just looks cute. And then I take my antique wax and a baby wipe, and I stain my entire house. Yeah. All on just the outside. And then the floor of the inside, I just paint it with that antique wax. And then I take and paint the inside back part of it in that Night Sky by Waverly. It's that new blue paint. I think it's so pretty. It kind of reminds me of the Nantucket from Home Decor Folk Art. Anyway, I got me a skewer there, and I'm going to mark it in 2-inch sections and then cut it off. But you'll see later that I do cut it down shorter. So if you do it, I'd say do it about 1.5 inches. Because I'm going to make me a little manger. Anyway, wait a minute. Which is a manger is the bed. So that building is a barn. It ain't a manger, but it's a manger scene. Why didn't y'all correct me when I said that? Anyway, so I just hot glued the little X's together, and then I took pieces of another craft stick and I glued it flat down. There we go. And there's my little manger. And I'm taking some raffia and I'm wrapping it, just grab the blob of it and tied it up in the middle. And then I'm going to cut it here, cut it down the sides. I'm going to fluff it out. And I take Waverly antique wax and run it all over that hay and that little manger. But I do hot glue that down in there so it don't come out. Yeah. So anyway, I got those people from the Hobby Lobby. Then those little people I got from a flea market this year. Y'all, you could take a Dollar General bag and fill it up for $5. I got so many little wood pieces. It's insane. Plates and milk jugs and everything. But anyway, I paint their faces with that, that paint, that light mocha. And then with burnt umber, I paint Joseph's body. And I steeple baby Jesus some hair on. And then I paint Mary's hair with the burnt umber. And I paint Joseph's hair with black. And then I take that 22 millimeter bead there and I wrap it in that car drying towel thing that I left over. And I take an 18-inch millimeter bead and I paint it while I stuck it down in that skewer so I wouldn't have to fill the holes. But the way this works out, it don't work, y'all. And I take 4 little tiny beads. I paint them black, and I hot glue them on the bottom of my sheep. And then I take my 18mm bead, which was just plain white, and it's his head, and I glue it on. But I take that Sharpie there. This is so funny. And I drew their eyes and mouth on, not that, but this sheep. Because y'all know I'm extra. So I was going to make me some farming. Look at it. I made it black ears, but anyway, oh no. So I decided to take that thing and cut me some ears out. And I was like, that looks stupid. So I put a piece on its head. Then it ended up looking like it was wearing a George Washington wig. And I'm like, dude. So then I just put it all over its head except its little face. And it's so funny looking. It's the goofiest looking thing. But I'm keeping it because it's mine. We're going to call him. What are we going to name him? Let's think about it. Lamont. We'll have Lamont there, the sheep. Anyway, he's so funny. But, so then I'm going to take that material left over from that pumpkin peel I made, and I'm going to use that to swaddle my baby Jesus in, and hot glue that down, and I'm going to put him in his little manger. And then I use that same material, and I make Joseph's robe, and I just cut off that excess there, and where it was flooping out in the back, I just cut out a V and tacked that down, hot glued it together. And I made Mary's dress out of that same little material there, just glued it around her. Oh, goodness, y'all. And then, let me see. Oh, and then from that pumpkin peel I made, that little gingham material, I made his little head thing. And then Mary, I used some, what is that? I knew the last voiceover, but I used that material and made her little head thing. And this is when I decided my manger's too tall because it wasn't fitting in my barn correctly. So I cut it down. What is that stuff called? I want to say Chantilly lace, but that's not it. But anyway, I take that little store. It came from Pit Berries that Miss Rita sent me. And I glued it to my building and my barn, and I put duct tape on the back of it to hold up. Look how cute this is, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He looks like Weeble Wobbles I had when I was a kid. But that sheep is so funny. Look at him. Oh no. Okay, y'all. Right here I got one of them cotton boards from the Dollar Tree. And see, that paper hangs over there. That's why I'm always saying I got to sand that paper off. And some of y'all want to know how I got my paper off. So when I sand it, I start pulling off. And you're going to want to pull that off there because that's got plastic film on the top of it. But what I do, excuse me, after I piddle around with it forever, I just spritz it with water. And then I take my Cricut spatula and just start rubbing it off. And then when you get like that heavy part off, sometimes it'll be dry underneath it. You just spritz it with more water and just keep scraping it till you get it off. And it's not that hard. It's really easy and kind of quick to get off. And then I just take my heat tool and I dry it. And then I start painting it. That easy. And then I paint both sides with Cashew Chalk Paint by Waverly. Oh, man. And I got this beautiful napkin from Miss Deborah Broussard. On one side it says Old Christmas Tree. On the other side it says Old Tenenbaum. And I take me some masking tape and I separate my plies of my napkin because it's so easy. One of y'all told me to use Scotch tape. I didn't have any. I used masking tape and now I use it all the time. And that's one of the best tips I've ever been given. Thank you so very much. Anyway, and then I'm going to take me Mod Podge. You just need, look, it's a napkin. It's so thin. Just a very, very light coat of Mod Podge. And if you get too much, just scrape it off. That's what I do. And then I'm laying my napkin down. I like doing it in sections. And then I'm just going to put some Mod Podge on my brush and brush it on there. And get another light layer. Make sure I cover it completely. And get me a piece of saran wrap. Lay it down and rub all the wrinkles out. And I don't get wrinkles, y'all. I don't. And then I fold it over. But y'all can do the iron way. I like doing that sometimes too. Or you can do the plastic wrap way. And it gets all the wrinkles out. And I put one piece on each side. Oh, goodness. Good gravy. And then I burn it off with a lighter. And I sand off the existing because I wanted it to have a burnt look, but that just wasn't working. Obviously, I should have known. So I sanded it down real good because I thought I was going to give it the rip look. Then I changed my mind, and then I went back like I should have done it. So instead, I just sanded it down real good. And I take that home decor wood tint by Folk and I go real, especially like pronounce the edges where I had torn up the napkin. I think it looks good. This thing looks like real wood when I'm done, y'all. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. Anyway, I take that red ribbon from the Dollar Tree and that lace ribbon from the Dollar Tree and I run it through my little hole and I tie a knot in it and that's going to be my hanger. I might even hang this on my Christmas tree. Oh, Tannenbaum. Oh, Tannenbaum. And then I'm going to make me a double bow right there. With that red ribbon and that lace ribbon. And then I put 2 pieces of little eucalyptus leaf, shiny from the Hobby Lobby I got. Cut me down some red berries. I put a little string of beads on there. And a couple little teeny tiny acorns. These little, not acorns, I call these things acorns. They're pine cones. And here it is, y'all. Isn't that pretty? Oh, ain't that pretty? I think so. Oh, love it. I do. Anyway, okay, y'all. Right here, I got one of these little wood pieces from the Dollar Tree. I had to sand mine down real good. That thing was rough. And I give it 1 coat of Rust-Oleum Linen White chalk paint. Good gravy. Hopefully that works this time, y'all. And then I go around the sides of it with that nutmeg, brown nutmeg from who sells it? Apple bottom? Anyway, apple something. Anyway, and I take my straws there, and I've had those for a couple years, and I'm going to make me a little frame, and I just hot glue it down. I didn't cut them. I cut them after I placed them because I wanted to make sure I got them on there good. Real easy to do, y'all. And then I just take my my utility knife, and then I cut it down because those straws are thick, y'all. I mean, thick. And I was afraid if I cut them with scissors beforehand, it might smash them. I just didn't know. Anyway, yep, just glue me a little frame on all the way. And look how cute that is. I got that from the Dollar Tree this year. And I just unscrew the little screw that's in his head. And I'm going to save it because I can use it for another ornament. And I had a cute little candy cane one with it too. And I'm going to take my scissors and cut his leg off because he's real like flimsy and soft. It's really neat. It feels like a cookie. I need a drink, y'all. Y'all can see what I'm doing, can't you? Wait a minute. Okay. I need some ice. Anyway, I just hot glue him on and hot glue his little leg on. And then I'm going to take a piece of that little peppermints I made, and I'm going to glue one to each corner. And then in just my own handwriting, I'm going to write, oh, snap. When I come to the club, step aside, oh, snap. Anyway. And then I take that glass marker and I just write over my words and give an exclamation mark and 3 little lines underneath it. And then it took 12 Jenga blocks, y'all. You hear me? Because it kept falling forward. 12 Jenga blocks. Oh, my gosh. And I painted them. And look how cute that is. Isn't that cute? Oh, no. Oh, no. They had those at Hobby Lobby. Anyway, okay, I got that round piece from the Michaels. And then, of course, just empty ribbon spool. And then I got that round piece from the Dollar Tree. Don't blink or you'll miss this one, y'all. Anyway, some of y'all already seen it, and you know. I got that material from the Walmart, 98 cents for a fat quarter, which now it's probably $98 for a fat quarter. And I was going to use that gray and white buffalo check. I love that, but I didn't. I switched one of them to candy cane material that I got from the Dollar Tree. So you just cut out your square. That one I think I cut too short, and that was my problem. I cut my green one short, but I kept it. But just lay it down there and give yourself enough room. It's so simple, y'all. Fold it over, see what size you need, cut it off, take you some wire ties, and go around the end of it. I made these for my tiered tray. You can also make these and stick them in your Christmas tree. That'd be really cute. Looks like little pieces of candy, and you can use any style you want. You can use your buffalo check, or you can use neon. It doesn't matter. It's yours. And who cares? See? And who cares what anybody thinks? And I just think those are cute, but I'm going to put them in my tiered tray. Yeah. You can even put words on the front of them. You know what I mean? Yeah. See, they're just so cute. I saw that on Pinterest, you guys. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I forgot to put Do Not Disturb on my phone. I got a phone call. And you guys want to know how I clean my Mod Podge brushes? After about 2 weeks of using them, because I keep them wrapped up in that plastic wrap, then I take clean plastic wrap, I spray Goo Gone all over it, and you can get Goo Gone at the Dollar Tree, and I wrap it up real tight in plastic wrap, and I leave it soaked for about 24 to 48 hours, and then I just clean it out with Dawn. Comes clean as a whistle. Okay, y'all, I got that little house yeah, that thing from the Dollar Tree. I thought those were adorable. I'd never seen them for at my store, so I grabbed me 2 of them. They're just too cute. Anyway, you can do so many things with this. So I'm going to unscrew the hinge because, 1, I'm going to paint the back of it. And 2, I wanted my house to be on the opposite side. So I give them both 2 coats of Rust-Oleum linen white chalk paint. And I'm still painting. And I'm still painting. I want to teach y'all how to paint. You know, earlier I want to teach you how to glue. Now I want to teach you how to paint. So anyway, I'm going to take my glue stick here. And it don't have to be a purple one. That just happened to be the one I grabbed this time. I use different ones. But the good thing about the purple is you can see where you've laid the glue. But anyway, I just flip it over on a piece of craft paper. And look, if y'all put glue stick and you use a glue stick and cover your back, I'm going to tell you what, you flip this over here and you rub that down real good, you can't even tell that that's not the back that came with it. You know what I mean? I mean, it is perfect. Yeah. And then I take my craft knife and I cut the excess paper off around it. I wonder what I said in my first video that I didn't say this video. I wonder if it was funny. You know what I mean? I don't remember. I don't know how I lost my sound. Anyway, I'm going to quit talking about it, but I was just joking. I was going to pretend like I lost my sound again. Anyway, so I'm going to take my little hinge again, and I'm going to put it back on. Like I said, I wanted the square thing to be on the left side of my house. But if you lay your hinge down and you take that little pokey tool from the Dollar Tree, because you know how small those screws are, and you just poke holes, your screws go in so much easier, and plus you can mark where you're going to put your hinge. And when you put your screws in, don't put it as tight as you can the first time. Get them all screwed in and then screw them down real tight. And on my Cricut, I cut out some little windows. I just found some little windows and a little Christmas door, and I put it all together, and I put it on there because I was too lazy to draw them on straight up. I ain't gonna lie about it. And I also printed out that was in Cricut Design Space. Santa Stop Here. I thought that's cute to have that big old Santa Stop Here sign. And it's so big with this little tiny house. Anyway, I thought that'd be cute on my tier tray too. And then I take that Sharpie and I make me a roof. And I color in my chimney. And I lift that up because I didn't want to get that black Sharpie on that side. And, oh, come on, Kathy Jo, get on with it. Oh, gee whiz. I just teach you moments. I look like a pelican with my big old double chin. Anyway, I got those little wreaths from the Hobby Lobby for the little tiny Christmas tree section. And I glue one to the top of my little house there. And that is it. I hope y'all ain't disappointed in this video. I feel like I let y'all down or something. I did make a new tilt tray. I was asked to make a square 3-tiered tray, and I did. But I Christmasified mine, but it didn't make the video this time. And it's so cute out of Dollar Tree stuff. Anyway, except one thing. But there that is. Is that adorable or not? Or what? I meant to say. Might be or not. So anyway, I get those little round wood pieces, those little round thin board pieces from the Amazon. Now, they're in my description box, but I know that Dollar Tree sells them, but I can't find them at my Dollar Tree. So I'll give it a one coat of ink chalk paint by Waverly. And then I'm going to take this black and white plaid. I love plaid for Christmas, y'all. I mean, I love rustic. I love the whole thing. And anyway, I'm just going to take my paper trimmer here and I'm going to cut it at 6 inches. So they're both, because they're 12 inches, and I'm going to cut it in half basically. Oh, good gravy. Then I'm going to put it down and mark 4 inches. And I still got it like one side higher than the other, you know what I mean? Because I'm goofy. But I measure 4 inches in between. Oh, my goodness. And then I marked it with my pencil so I'd know where to lay my paper and where to put my Mod Podge so I could put my paper down, because I didn't want to cover the thing with Mod Podge because I'm going to be covering it with Mod Podge later. And I didn't want that middle to be like real streaky with brush streaks or anything. Does that make sense? And then I only put Mod Podge up to where the lines are. Again, for that reason. But like I said, I'm going to be covering it. But make sure it fully dries before you put the top coat on, because that can make your paper wrinkle. But again, you don't need that much Mod Podge. I think we're under the, with fabric and stuff you do, but a lot of times we think we really want it to stick, so we put extra, and that's just not the case with that stuff. I mean, I've literally stuck my fingers together with it. I mean, it's crazy. Anyway, and then set it aside to dry, and after it dries, I cut off the excess with my knife there. Excuse me. And then I covered the top up. My allergies and sinuses, y'all. And then I covered the top up with my... Look at that reindeer! I'm in love with him. They're new at the Dollar Tree this year. Well, my Dollar Tree. I've never seen before. So, I got that one, and I got a red and black buffalo check one, but I wish I'd gotten more, because I think that's worth $1.25, and I'd love to have them hang on my Christmas tree. I did not rip the thick stuff off of it, and I love the bow, the greenery, it was on straight, it just looks so good. I mean, I love him, y'all. Anyway, I know, enough about my reindeer, but look at it. And that joy is one of those metal letters that comes in that pack where you got joy and peace and believe. That one I spray painted last year, and I thought I'll just use that and put that on my little sign. And I'm just going to hot glue him down. That'll be perfectly fine for him. And I tack his little ears down. And I'm going to take super glue gel and put it all over the back of my little metal word and put on my... Look, I've always used super glue gel. Not always, but I use super glue gel on these little metal words and stick them on stuff. And trust me, it sticks quick and it don't go anywhere. I've had stuff stuck to stuff. Anyway, it stays. And, oh, I did add 2 little tiny pine cones to his mess of flowers or greenery and stuff there. And then look, those little stickers, I've had those for 2 years. And, I wish I had more, because what had happened was I had a gap. Well, I learned they're little foam stickers with glitter on them, and they're sticky on the back. And look, after you put that bad boy down, he ain't coming up. So, anyway, I don't know if it's felt or foam. Anyway, it don't matter. I had a gap, and I was like, oh, I wish I had just one more, but I didn't. And I was like, oh, no, can I move them? And I'm like, oh, no, that's not happening. So, anyway, I think it still turns out adorable. So... yeah, and I take some pip berries. They're the shiny, pearly looking ones from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to make my hanger, and I just squiggly up the ends of it. And I put hot glue, and then I put masking tape over it. And, yeah. Oh, I was making sure I got it even, because y'all know I've glued them on upside down and everything before. If I'm not mistaken, didn't I do it in my B video? Anyway, I got that ribbon a year or 2 ago, and it came from the Family Dollar for $1. It's probably $10 this year. And I'm just going to make a little bow. Now, look, I just folded it over. 1 loop on each side. And then I'm going to cut a piece off here. It's supposed to be really easy. And then I circled all the way back around. See? And then I flatten it down to make sure, yeah, it's even with the bow I make. I don't know why I do that part, but, and then I cut little tiny slits in it. Even in that bottom part there. Excuse me. Then I'll pull, I'm going to take me a piece of jute and wrap it around it. And I'm going to tie it once. And then, I know, I don't know why I do that almost every time, y'all. And then, excuse me, I'm going to pull that down and I'm going to cut it. Now, look, when you're doing dovetails, here's my advice. Fold the ribbon towards you. When you fold the opening towards you and cut up, you'll get it right every time. I still mess it up, and I know that little tip, but I still mess it up. So, anyway, just trying to be helpful here. And I'm going to hot glue my little bow on. But first, I take those little greenery picks I got from the Walmart this year, and I'm going to glue them to the upper left-hand side. I don't know why I'm screaming. And then I'm going to glue my bow down. I don't know what I'm doing next. I take white eucalyptus and I stick it up behind my bow. And I think I stick it underneath the greenery. So sorry. That just sounds so gross, but my throat's killing me. And I put, what do I put in the center of my bow? I put a silver jingle bell. And this is so cute, y'all. I love it. I hope y'all like it too. Look at him. Do y'all think that's too much plaid? I didn't think so. I like it. I can't help it. Maybe my bow shouldn't have been plaid, but oh well, it is. I just think it's cute. Oh, I dropped my phone. Okay, here's everything, y'all. Look at my little manger scene. My little sheep. He's funny. Golly. Anyway, he makes me laugh. And my little cookies. I love that one too, y'all. That is just so cute. 4-tier tray. I think so. And my old snap. Yeah, my little candies. I hope y'all enjoy the video. I love y'all so very much. I pray y'all have a blessed weekend and stay safe. And I hope this works this time and y'all can hear me. Because otherwise, I'm just going to cry. That's just that simple. Yep, that's all there is to it. Hopefully, I'll see y'all next week. I love you from the bottom of my heart. Bye. Hey, you guys. So, I looked it up. And this week's winner of the calendars is Kathy Hoop. So, Kathy Hoop, if you will please email me your address, I can get these sent out to you. Now, I looked back on the videos in the past where I draw names, and I did see that there was names in the beginning of the video, and I actually said their names, and I posted a picture of the little comment picker where I draw the names, and the first winner was AJ, and then second time was Cheryl Tucker. Sorry, Cheryl, my bad. So if you could email me your address, I will actually get those sent out to y'all. I love you all. Y'all have a blessed weekend. I've missed you. Bye. Mwah.